There's a man just spinning in the street over there. He's very happy. Is it legal to do acid here? Beautiful. Welcome to part 2 of our trip to New Orleans. Today we're going to visit Café du Monde, a world-famous institution. I'm going to tell you the history and the hauntings of the hotel we're currently staying in. And then we're going to have brunch in the most enchanting courtyard I've ever been to in my life, where I find out that an ancestor of mine actually used to live. So come along with me now. I feel like I'm in Gay Paris. Thank you very much.
15 even, please. $15.
Okay, everyone who comes to New Orleans has to come here to get a beignet. This is my first beignet besides Disneyland last week. But this is the real one. Let's just taste it. Cafe au lait. I feel like I'm in Lady Marmalade. It's
Yummy, yummy.
it's dense, it's buttery, it's sugary. Did you like that bite? So Café du Monde is French for Cafe of the World. And it was established in 1862. So it's the same age as you. What?
A lot of deliciousness came out of the 19th century.
Come on, you should come down here to this tourist trap and get a beignet for yourself. You'll love it. Yum. There's so many people on the streets doing weird shit. The best thing in New Orleans besides the food has to be the music. And this was one of my favorite moments of my entire trip. want to tell you a little bit more about the Omni Royal New Orleans. This hotel sits on the site of what was once called the St. Louis Hotel, also known as the City Exchange Building. Now, this hotel was built by hand by just 2 men, and it looked very similar to the current building, except it had a huge, beautiful rotunda in the middle. It was here that 6 days a week, merchants and plantation owners would trade services, goods, and worst of all, slaves. In 1862, Union soldiers took hold of the building and used it as a military hospital, and unfortunately, in the once-in-a-lifetime hurricane of 1915, the building was completely destroyed. Well, all except for one little piece. In 1960, when architects rebuilt the hotel for the 3rd time on the site, they kept a piece of the City Exchange engraving and simply just used the portion that says change. A permanent marker of what happened at this site in the past and hope for the future. Well, a site like this that's seen so much over the years has to be haunted, don't you think? Well, when I walked into this building originally, I was hit by a wall of energy. When I go into a haunted building, I purposely try not to find out information. I didn't know the hotel had seen multiple fires over the years. The original St. Louis Hotel burned to the ground just a few years after they started construction. Hotel staff did tell me that they have reports of ghostly housekeepers tucking people in at night, and even setting out people's clothes for them in the morning. But multiple nights when I was in bed at exactly 3:33, I would be awakened by the smell and the actual visual of smoke in the room. The first night this happened, I ran to the door and I actually went downstairs to the front desk. I know what a campfire smells like, and this was a full-on building on fire. When I went down to the front desk, they looked at me like I was crazy, pretty much like how they looked at me the entire week, but they also said other people have reported the smell of fires when there's none around. I don't know what the significance of 3:33 is, but it happened. Another thing that happened that was really eerie was about 3 o'clock in the morning the second night I was there. I felt Barney sitting on the foot of the bed. So when I got up to look to see what he was doing, I noticed he was next to me asleep. I just figured I wasn't awake. I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't until we left the hotel that Barney told me he had the same sensation of someone sitting at the foot of the bed one night. We never felt anything threatening here. There was definitely paranormal activity happening in the room, but we never felt unwelcomed while we were staying. If you're not afraid of what goes bump in the night, then maybe you should stay at the Omni Royal Orleans. For lunch, we're gonna go to the Court of the Two Sisters, which, crazy enough, I found out one of my ancestors lived, and there's also a place here called the Devil's Wishing Well, which is said to be where Marie Laveau would practice witchcraft in this very courtyard. Also, rumor has it that fairies, elementals, and sprites dance around at night in this courtyard. Well, there's one dancing around right now, girl, I'm hungry. Now this is how New Orleans always looked to me. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. First time here?
Yeah.
Welcome.
So this is supposedly an institution here in New Orleans. And it's a buffet, so you know I like it. Let's just take a look at what we've got. Salad. I'm not into salad. Shrimp. Shrimp. Oh, bananas Foster. That looks good. Duck à l'orange. Jambalaya. Yum. Some grits, of course. I don't know what this is, but I want to try it.
They'll get it out there. All right, there you go.
Okay. You guys, how enchanting is this restaurant? Like, look at this courtyard. Could you die? Is this the Devil's Fountain? I heard you can make a wish. Oh. $86 to watercress. I'll have the orange duck and a Jack Daniels. Who am I? Who am I? Okay, I'm gonna try some of this food. What should I try first, Barney?
I don't know.
The duck à l'orange? Let me just take a bite of this. Oh shit. Let me just. Oh, I like it. It's kind of sweet. It tastes. I haven't had duck à l'orange since I was on the Queen Mary. Right before I moved back to Utah. It's a long time ago. It's just. I'll try these grits. And I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it. No. Oh, it has a Cajun. I don't know what is this, chicken? Did you get that, Barney?
I think it's beef.
Beef? It tastes like a short rib or something.
Yeah, it's like a beef short rib.
It's delicious. Cream spinach, I always love. So healthy and delicious. And let's just try this shrimp etouffee with the wild rice.
So yeah, I it's super nice how we can come here and just like arrive at the same place.
I mean, this is really good. It's a buffet. You can tell it's a buffet, you know. But I love it. I love a buffet. Do you like a buffet, Barney?
Yeah, I sometimes love a buffet.
Do you want to eat now?
Anytime.
But my viewers want to see me enjoy this.
I know.
So far, the winner's the duck. I like the duck the most. I didn't think I would, but I do. Because sometimes it can be a little overdone. For a buffet, it's good duck, y'all. Okay, Barney, you can eat now. I'll allow it. Tell the folks at home how you...
I got this corn.
Corn?
Yeah, it's this corn magic. It's delicious. I also got the duck.
And what's that?
I think it's jambalaya.
What's your favorite thing so far?
That jambalaya.
The jambalaya? Where is it? I didn't have any. I was telling my friends I was watching a band play in Jackson Square yesterday, and I felt like I was in a Zatarans commercial. You know? I love grits. Do you love grits?
I like it.
It's my new thing. But the real standout here is this view.
It's so charming.
Could you just die? Love it. Now we've got a rib. It's a beef rib. Looks beefy. Taste it. That's how I like ribs. They're sweet. Almost like it's made in grape jelly. Like my recipe I do on my channel. I think that's a southern thing. I think they make ribs and grape jelly around here. Tastes great. I think if you're looking for a nice, if you can't decide what to eat, this is a great place. It's like, I think $33 for lunch.
You can try whatever you want.
Try whatever you want. That's
Especially if it's
amazing. The ambiance is the best ambiance I've seen in the French Quarter since I've been here. 2 thumbs up. So I just want to tell you a little bit about this history. I'm just going to read it here from my phone because I'm cheating because I don't have it in my mind. But so since 1726, this property where Two Sisters is located has been a significant cultural presence in New Orleans. The second French royal governor of colonial Louisiana became the original resident here. And do you know who else lived here? Court justices of the Supreme Justice, as well as the future President of the United States, Zachary Taylor, who, by the way, I am related to. It's one of my ancestors, as I found out through Ancestry.com. So I'm sitting right here where my family has been. What do you think of that, Barney?
I think it's very coincidental.
Is it? It's very interesting. Of course, Zachary Taylor is known as the last president to have slaves in the White House, which I'm not proud of at all. That's not a thing. But it's weird to think I'm related to him. So, it's like who knew? I'd be sitting here very interesting. Anywho, this was a delightful place to have lunch. I very much enjoyed it. Look at this dining room. I liked it so much that we're gonna come back here for dinner. This is the Charm Gate. These charm gates were wrought in Spain for the court of Two Sisters. Queen Isabella had blessed them so that their charm would pass on to anyone who touched. I need some charm. Oh, thank God. And then here on the walls a spray painting of me. Oh, it's Fats Domino? Am I Fats Domino? Look. Twins. Twins! What a delightful place. Here in the French Quarter. Very magical. My God, there's so many Christmas stores here. They just love Christmas, Barney.